Okay,
Camping, you guys.
look at all of us leaders that are on here. I'm so excited. Okay, so today, this is like, it's really, really exciting. So this is our second pod of the year. It's going to be every second Tuesday of the month, and it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Tuesdays are Protege to Pink, Wednesdays are Pink plus one and Pink plus two, and Thursdays are Pink plus three to strategize, building up leaders, and things like that. So we're really, really excited for this. It's only once a month, so we can concise all of our training together, and we can share trainings and things like that. So today for Pink and Proteges, I wanted to break down and make it kind of easier when it comes to sharing what Posh is all about. So this month, we're really, really focusing on team building. So Posh is this big team building recruiting challenge, and I feel that we should also do that in our teams. So with that being said, as a protege to Pink, it might get a little overwhelming on what to spend, how to talk about it, and so on and so forth. Let me mute my, hold on. Okay, so anyway, so what we're going to talk about today is the difference between sample packs and recruiting packs, because right now you want to be making money. You don't want to be spending a bunch of money and getting this information out to your new customers. Right now it's fresh, it's new for you. You should have not hit your cold market yet. So you are still, or your warm market yet, not cold market. You're in your cold market. You should not have hit your warm market yet. So with that being said, we're going to talk about how to save some money and also how to share the 3 Posh opportunities with the new people that you meet. Okay, so the 3 Posh opportunities are buy, post, or join. So when you meet somebody, how you confront them with how you're talking about their business is you're going to first talk about the 3 Posh opportunities first. You're not going to just jump in to, of course, talking about the business or just buying, because you want to give them the option of what to do. So with that being said, when you first meet people, whether it's out in town or at an event, you're going to first tell them, this is my little mantra, and this is what I want you guys to also focus on for the week, to think about how you would talk about Posh with somebody. So if somebody comes up to you and is like, oh, what's Posh? Be like, oh, it's this amazing naturally based skincare line. Everything's made in the United States. I absolutely love how it makes me feel. So you can shop online on my website, or if you fall in love with it, which I have done, you can host a party and you get tons of free goodies, or we're also rocking it in this biz. It's a completely different business model. We have so much fun in this business, and what else could I tell you more about? So from there, you've told them all 3 opportunities of Posh. You've given them the option and the option to choose what they want to know about, because you never know if they're looking for some extra income, or if they're like, oh, I just like to get free stuff. Can I just have a party after I try these samples, yada, yada, yada. It's just how you all go about it. Now, let's say you're not talking to people in real life. I actually made up cards that have the 3 Posh opportunities on them. Now, these are my sample packs. This is exactly what I send to brand new people. These are my sample packs and my pink packs all in one. Now, before, our pink packs used to be huge. They used to be like, you know, this with the catalog, with like 10 samples and this and that. And you guys, as much as I love our new catalogs, they're really expensive to ship. So I've come up with an easier way to send samples to people, which is still a recruiting pack, and it also is saving me money, because we want to save money. So with that being said, I made up these cute little sample pack envelopes. So with that being said, mine says, the Pamper Corner has sent you a 30-minute pamper set. I hope that you enjoy your mini pampering set. I'm in the business of pampering, and I love to help people take some extra time for themselves. Please use these samples, enjoy them, and let me know what you think by messaging me or posting on my social media channels tagging me. I will send you an extra special gift if you do. You are so worth it to take some time for you. And I put my website, my Instagram handle, and then down here, I put the 3 different Posh opportunities. So you can host, which is if you love them a lot, think about hosting an easy online show or join my VIP group to stay up to date on sales and giveaways. Join my You Are Worth It campaign and make an impact in your life, spreading the joy of pampering for only $99. Shop, love what you tried. You can shop easy from your desktop or your phone. We even offer PayPal options. Just head to my website above. And so host, shop, join. And so when I'm sending this to them, they are already seeing that there's 3 different ways that they can use these sample packs, okay? So with this sample pack, in the back, I'm only giving them 3 samples, you guys, 3. And I'm giving them a story of samples. So it's usually a wash, a face mask, and a moisturizer, or a scrub, a mask, or a moisturizer. You want them to cohesively go together. You don't want to just give them random samples because you want them to be able to learn how to build a system for themselves. Then I have my business card, and then I am adding the recruiting flyer. Now, I make up this recruiting flyer for my company, and this is in our team page, and I do not mind sharing it. But this little recruiting flyer can be printed out in a big flyer like this, which I hang up at all my grocery stores and coffee shops that have one of those community boards because it gets my name out. Or you could print them off in these, like in 4 little, what's it called? Postcards, okay? So with that being said, I'm gonna put this in my little bag like this. And then, this is the cool part, you guys. I bought these like inexpensive scrapbook paper thingy, and I put it in the back of it like this, okay? Because you guys, I'm gonna mail it just like this. And I'm gonna put it in the back like this. I'm going to seal it up. I'm going to put a label on it with their address, my return address, and I'm gonna put a butterfly stamp, which is a non-machinable stamp, which is only now actually 68 cents. I'm gonna pop this in the mail and it will send to them, and guess what? This is my little pink recruiting pack, okay? So inexpensive, easy way to share Posh with party goers if you're an online thing or things like that, okay? So next, and then Jamie's gonna talk about what she does for her conversations after she sends these packets out and her follow-up, okay? So now, we have these really cool catalogs, right? They're really cool, they're absolutely gorgeous, and most of us got them for free if you got a transition kit or if you hit 200, but they're also fun to tangibly have. Now, the catalogs, these are big recruiting packs, okay? So in here, I have my big size recruiting flyer. I have my awesome dandy pink ink catalog. On the back, I have my big label. These labels are made with Dymo. If you do not have a Dymo printer, it's okay, but it is a really great investment for your business. It really is. If not, you could print this out like on full sticker paper, which you could buy on Amazon. They're really inexpensive. And on here, this also just gives the 3 Posh opportunities: the shop, host, and join. And over here, I gave them a wish list, which is 6 lines. Which is 6 lines. I can't even count you guys. 6 lines, because it's buy 5 get the 6 free, right? Okay, so in this, I only give this to my hostesses because they're hosting a party, so I'm really hoping it's going to get to at least 200 to 500 PV, right? So this investment to send to them is okay to me, but this investment to send to 10 to 20 to 30 new people is not a good investment, okay? So with this, I send this to my hostesses. So since this is already pretty heavy to begin with, and you're going to spend about $4 to send this, I'm going to give them a good chunk of samples, like 5 to 6. One of them is going to be a soapy bar. One of them is going to be a lotion, a moisturizer, a mask, a face wash. I mean, they're going to get the whole shebang because you want them to talk about this at their party, right? You want them to try as many products as they can. So at their party, they can be like, hold up their little sample and be like, this is amazing, this is that, blah, 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 blah. It's absolutely phenomenal. So you want to give them as many things for them to try. So this is an investment to send because they're already invested in having a party. Also, if you send them like really good goodie bags like this, usually the parties are really good because then I mean, come on, if somebody sent you like a big bag of amazing things, wouldn't you feel bad if you did not like do something for your party? I would feel bad if somebody sent me all this free, really cool goodie stuff and I did absolutely nothing. I would feel really bad, you know, but that's just me. So there's two different things. So, but with them, you guys, you're sharing the 3 Posh opportunities no matter what. It's simple, it's easy, and you're saving money. Okay? So I'm going to turn it over to Jamie, and now Jamie is going to talk about how she follows up with people after she sends, whether it's a hostess pack, talking about hosting a party and going through this recruiting flyer and things like that, or talking about the sample pack.
All right. Thanks, Renee. So my sample packs are pretty similar to Renee's. I've been kind of revamping mine. Some of the things that I think that when I first started team building, I was word vomiting all over people. So as soon as I would get somebody on that was like somewhat interested, I was like instantly like, okay, so for the $99, you automatically get all of these and then you get 20% back in commissions and 20 back and just like so much stuff that I think it terrified them. So I've kind of simpled it down a lot and have been asking them what they want to do. So I'll start with sending the sample packs, and if it's a hostess, I will always let them know when I drop it in the mail. So I will send them a quick message, whether that's a text or a message over Facebook, even a call. I'm not a caller, but some people are, so you can always do a call, and you can just let them know that you've dropped it in the mail. They should be expecting it within the next few days, and that you'll be following up. If you tell them that you're going to be following up, 1, you need to do it, but 2, that's going to also make them realize like, oh crap, she's going to follow up with me, so I should probably look at it, see what's going on. I usually explain to them what is coming. So if it's a hostess packet, I will let them know in it is a catalog, some samples, like what Renee said. I'll tell them what's coming. So face masks, so soapy, what some of my favorite products are for the samples, and encourage them to try them as soon as they can. Once that has hit, I'll put a to-do in either in my Maven app or on my planner to follow up with them. Let me know if they've gotten it. And then after that, I will talk to them about, do you have any questions at all on anything that's in the sample pack, nothing that I touched on. And I'll tell them kind of what the party is going to be like. If they need help with the samples in the sense of like how to use them, orders, I definitely always remind them that like the instructions are on the back, but you know, sometimes people need that extra help. So I'll direct them to the site, or I'll just tell them how I've used it. So that's how I do my follow-ups and kind of get the conversation started. Obviously, if it's a hostess, I will always mention the join aspect of it, especially after the party. If they've had a great party, I'll tell them a little bit about like, hey, if this was you as a consultant, how much you would make, and everything to kind of get their idea of joining. And so I guess that kind of starts into my team building aspect of it. So that's I try not to put them into a category. I forget if it was Pat or even Renee who kind of told about don't sell the discount. I think that was one of my downfalls, especially at the beginning of building my team. I realized that very quickly when my team of 50, what do we have? 57, I think it was, dropped to 25. I think I'm at 26 right now in December, because I was recruiting people at a discount. And what that, like, I was telling them that this is a category I'm putting you into, in the sense of you're just going to be a discount person. I never gave them the option of being a part-timer, which if you look at Renee's Pampering Business recruiting packet, it gives everybody different options of what a business could look like. So I really like those recruiting packets. Definitely look on the team page for those, because those flyers are amazing in the sense that you're giving people options. You're not giving them just, hey, you're just going to be a discount person. Because if you tell them that, they're going to think that from the very beginning. So that was somebody, I feel like it was Renee, maybe Pat, or even Jenny, that mentioned don't put them into a category, let them talk to you. So that's been a lot of what I've been doing with people now. Renee did a great fall giveaway. That's also in Team Posh, and I started that in October. And that gave, or Team Posh Musketeers, I should say. And that gave me a really good crock pot, as Pat Sheehan said, like you have your people in your little crock pot warming up. That gave me a lot of people that were in my funnel to join my team. That gave people that, because it asked different questions about who's my part-time person, what kind of business would you run, would you be a part-timer, full-timer, and everybody wanted the giveaway stuff, so they always answered. And those are the people that I follow up with on a regular basis. If they haven't joined my team, yes, it's a great idea, Renee, and I absolutely love it. So at the beginning of every month, I will shoot my girls that are still in my funnel the new starter kit, and I just casually say, again, the new month means a new starter kit. This is what's in it. Just shooting this to you, no pressure at all. Just want you to know that this is the new starter kit for the month, same price. And of course, my girls, always, because they've heard about the different deals and the set of two, they're like, well, is there a better deal coming along? Do you know? And I say, this is going to be the best deal right now in this moment. This is the best deal. So that's been a kind of a struggle a little bit, but I always shoot them the message and just kind of say no pressure at all. Just want you to know what the new starter kit looks like. So that's how I've kind of kept keeping my funnel full and doing my follow-ups with them. As the month goes on, about 2 weeks later, I might just touch in. I don't talk about the kit at all. I'll just touch base with them, see how they're doing, how their life is doing. I definitely don't want to be the person that is, hey, so have you thought about the kit? What do you think? Most of the time, if I just touch base and say, hey, how's everything going? Saw this post for friends on Facebook. Saw this post about your kid. Here in Michigan, we've been having I think we're on day 10 of snow days in the last 3 weeks. So I'll always touch base on, hey, how are you surviving? Because this mom over here is totally waving the white flag. So touch a base like that, never any pressure. And most of the time they'll ask me a question about the starter kit or something along those lines. So that's kind of how I try not to word vomit all over people anymore, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants somebody that's pushy. I don't. So that's kind of how I've been doing my follow-ups and everything like that. I don't know if Riley or Jenny or Renee have anything either, but.
Does anybody else have anything? Good job, Jamie. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I think what she said was really, really good. It's just, I'll post this video also in the Musketeers and in the Mamacitas page of a video I actually made 3 years ago. Looking at it, but it's very significant to a video that Leah Dalton made a while ago that really resonated with me, because it's really easy to word vomit over people. And it's a video about pretty much watching your balls like a tennis court, like you're bouncing balls back and forth to each other. So she asks a question, then you respond. She asks a question, then you respond. It's not like, here's all the answers to, it's hard to do, because then people get super overwhelmed and things like that. So I'll definitely post that video for you guys when I post a recap of this. And it's really cool that Jamie actually reminded me of that great fall giveaway that I did in my VIP group, because it is a really, really great resource for this month to see who is a little bit interested in the business and to see pretty much how to follow up with them, because my fun graphics that I did every single day is a week-long giveaway. And the more you participated, the more entries you got into this fun little prize that I gave away, which is just like a bunch of stock that I had. And I put together in a little gift basket. And with that being said, they had to answer things about how they like to be rewarded, to like if you did, like what if you did start a Posh business, how would you run it type things. So I'll post those graphics and my word for word that I posted too, because that might help you guys. It's a great VIP interaction thing. So like Jamie said, it filled her funnels for people who were like, hey, you know, it kind of puts that little like thing in their brain, like, maybe I should. And those are just easier ways to follow up with instead of cold marketing pretty much then to people. This will fill your funnels. Since you are a protege to Pink, you maybe just started with Posh, or you are trying to restart your business because it kind of went dormant for a long time. This is a great way to fill those funnels and to get people to maybe think about the Posh business, or even just to maybe start thinking about ordering from you again, which then will get them to fall in love, which then will be like, oh, okay, I really actually do want money back on this because I do spend $50 to $100 a month on Posh. And I know my mom's going to love this, so I'm going to order stuff from her. And because social selling is a huge deal here at Perfectly Posh. We're all social selling. Us being on Instagram, us being on Facebook, it's social selling. So that is the key to it. And then those social sellers can easily build to business builders. So I will post all this information in our recap for this Zoom for today. So it'll give you guys information and stuff like that. So once again, this Zoom is not just for protege to Pinks. If you're a Pink plus 1, Pink plus 2, Pink plus 3, and want to re-listen to this, you can. But tomorrow, Jenny is actually going to be talking about some different things for when you are Pink plus 1 to Pink plus 2, because you're going to be working your business a little bit differently because you already have a really good set customer base, and now it's just growing on that. And once again, learning how to communicate with those people who have already hosted for you, who are already customers for you, and learning how to go forward with that. So thanks, you guys.
Thank you
for staying tuned today.
Great job, Jamie. Good points, Renee.
Oh, thanks.
You as well.
Thanks, you guys. That was great info.
And Jamie, you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. I actually.
So do you, Renee and Jenny.
I have like my suitcase out ready to go. I'm like piling. My piles have started.
Oh yeah.
And the laundry.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I will get this posted later today with all of the information. So thanks you guys for staying tuned. Please tag us, let us know, any of the leaders here on if you have any questions, and we would love to help you out. So have a happy Tuesday. Bye, you guys.
See ya.
Nice job, you guys.
Yes.